Sunshine and Calamity Gaming.
Hey, that's Sunshine. This is Calamity. We're gonna play some more Wolfenstein: A New Order.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, we are.
Last time I didn't know what I was doing, and I got sidetracked by the incoming invasion.
Yeah, sorry. I started talking about Roswell and shit got
The
intense.
dinosaurs are coming back. I know it to
I
be
just,
true.
I keep thinking about that
Also,
right
I figured out what I
before,
was supposed to do because I'm an idiot.
right before
I
M
actually did
moved when
everything.
we went to lunch that last time, and you started talking about aliens, and I just watched the light leave her eyes.
She liked it.
It
She
was-
was like, "This is interesting."
Yeah.
They know so much.
I like to think that that's what we're known for with our friends, is just being full of absolutely useless random knowledge.
I mean,
Knowledge in air quotes.
yes.
At least for me. Like, my brain is full of useless trivia about things that no one gives a rat's ass about. Yours is at least full of trivia that's remotely pertinent. Like, you can help out at a bar trivia night. Unless the topic is serial killers or cults, I'm good to buy drinks.
Oh, look at the commanders. There's the commanders up there. He's got himself a good job.
You gonna shoot him?
Yeah, I'm gonna admire his outfit.
They keep looking like directly at you. Oh, that was cool.
What?
Sorry, Nazi brains everywhere. That was pretty neat. I like the juxtaposition. I'm not gonna get political, but I like the juxtaposition
Nazis.
of, like,
Oh, I'm dead.
we were the greatest
Guys.
generation. We kicked the Nazis' asses. And then, like, when you actually want to stand up and be like, no, it's not cool to be a Nazi, they're like, whoa, 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 you snowflakes, calm down. Just think it's funny. That's all.
I have a cat. And
I just think it's
she's,
funny.
Adorable.
Yeah, she's
She's
intent on getting some
Yeah.
pets. Tyrion, you don't understand.
Also,
You don't understand. What?
Nazis are nothing compared to the return of the Triceratops
Mhm.
overlords. They're secretly the most powerful dinosaur.
One
We
of the
just don't know yet. What?
first conversations you and I had when we started dating was about the Great Pylord.
Great Pylord, yeah. May his crust
And I
ever
stuck
be,
around, ladies and gentlemen.
May his crust forever be flaky.
Some people like the,
With his universe filling.
you know, there's like the Pastafarians, the people who sarcastically worship the spaghetti monster in the sky.
Oh, no.
You're quite sincere.
That's
in-
pretend, guys. We gotta stick with that real.
Let's get real here and talk about the Great Pylord. What flavor is he? You never-
Universe flavored.
Universe flavor?
I mean, I feel like that's just intuitive.
It's like,
What else would he be? Oh, there's a bomb. Ow! You dick.
I'm making the cat mad.
Don't do that.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
She's a little snot, so sometimes it's fun to be mean to her.
I'm
By
gonna
just
kill
petting her
some
in exactly the wrong way.
people. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You know, we've done
No.
at least
No.
15 takes
Of what?
of just different recordings, just 15 different sessions,
Y'all.
and we haven't captured a single cat meow yet.
No, because they've
Which
been
is
quiet. I mean,
Really
they purr a
impressive to
lot.
me. Yeah, the mics can't pick up how loud they purr, but Booker talks constantly, so I'm just shocked that he hasn't cried. Life would be so much weirder if that was the sound.
What?
I said life would be so much weirder if that was the sound guns made.
Woo! So there are collectibles in this game, but since I've already played through it a couple times, I think I got all the collectibles. So if you're here to learn how to play the game, I'm just gonna tell you what I always say: Google it. Go to the wiki.
It.
And also, they're not hard to find. They're really not.
I mean, if you're playing Wolfenstein for the collectibles.
No, you unlock stuff.
Okay.
You unlock like all sorts of neat things. They're shooting at me with the guns. That's not friendly. That's not Christian. Stop it.
It's a pretty cool gun.
It is. I'm out of bullets though. I could have attached it though. Yeah, I guess this entire time I've been helping the other guys progress into the fray. Why they didn't just go with me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever works, really.
Yeah. You know what this also reminds me of? Sorry, just I've got this catalog of stuff about Nazis. It's The Keep. The novel The Keep.
You want to see what happens when you shoot that thing?
Sure.
Oh yeah, that book's good though.
Yeah, it's such a good book.
See, look, it's gonna get mad. I don't know if you can blow it up, but I've never done it, and it's gonna shoot at me. So.
I wish I could remember the name of the
Hi.
author off the top of my head without having to walk into the other room and get the copy. But it's such a good book. It's vampires versus Nazis.
And you really want the vampire?
And you
to win.
really, like, that vampire is super evil,
Yeah,
and
he's-
you're still rooting
He's
for
not
him.
a good vampire.
And you still root for him. He is like, it's like beyond vampire. It's like, this is an ancient
no, you
evil.
want you. It's like, okay. It's normal German infantry. With
Well, there's a couple of SS.
Yeah, with some SS guys. So you automatically are just like kill the SS guys. They need to die immediately.
And it's not like
the other guys are bad too.
it's so well written because it's not like, oh, the only thing that tells you that they are bad guys is the fact that they are SS.
It takes you a while to actually. You don't
They
figure it
go
right
out of
away.
their way, like the characterization is done such that it's like, yes, they are SS, and also here are other reasons why they are shitty.
Yeah.
And it's great showing versus telling.
Like they were
It's
doing-
so good.
Being racist to their own like normal soldiers because they weren't German enough, I think was.
Yeah,
happened
well,
with
yeah,
that
because it takes place in Austria,
Yeah.
I think.
No, we'd have to.
Yeah, I'd have to reread it. Anyway, it takes place in somewhere other than direct, like, Germany. But of the Germanic people. Or the, like, historically Teutonic type people. And so, it's really interesting, and it takes place in this old castle, and they start occupying it while trying to, invade or, like,
They're watching
annex
the town.
or-
They're guarding the town.
They're
from
guarding the
potential invasion
town,
from,
and
Poland.
and one of the SS soldiers, like, they say explicitly that he was removed from a post at, like, Buchenwald
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's like they go out of their way to tell you what crappy people these are. And in the meantime, you've already been shown examples from other encounters with this ancient evil lurking in the castle. And so it's like you spend the first half of the book like, any minute now, all hell's gonna break loose. And then it does. And I highly recommend The Keep. It's so good. It's a great horror novel. It puts a smile on my face. I read it cover to. It's a pretty thick book too.
It's
Like-
200 pager.
250, I think.
Yeah.
It's a pretty thick one. I read it cover to cover in one afternoon. And it's hard to get me to do that because
Yeah.
the ADD makes it a bitch and a half
Well,
to sit still.
I know another book that you read. Beginning
I
of.
read Death Troopers, the Star Wars
Yeah, it's a Star Wars.
Legends now, right?
Shut up.
It's the Legends. Anyway, it was good.
Yeah.
Because it was like zombie stormtroopers.
And it's not like
Ah!
your basic boring zombies
It
either.
was-
They're
Oh
Cool.
man, that one was really good too. Cause like, I highly recommend it. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but there are several scenes where it's like, what is
Your
not
heart
said,
drops.
what is not said, is just as frightening as what is said.
Uh-huh.
And the little details, if you're paying attention and the way it's written, the little details are what's gonna make you go, oh shit. Which
Yeah.
I love when I'm watching a horror movie or reading a novel and you have that moment of,
Uh-oh. I
oh
done
shit,
got my leg
like just
bit.
that, just like that. Except, like, not. Cool.
Oh.
Okay, Bluey.
Why is my leg not broken?
I like this game so much because it's bloody and explosions and like Michael Bay directed part of this is what it feels like. But then you get like the cartoony robo dog head flies off and flops open like a cartoon. That's yeah, I like it. In any like some games would try to balance those things and it would seem obnoxious or misplaced, but it worked here.
Yeah.
I like it. But yeah, no, Death Troopers was a good one. I never got around to reading Red Harvest, which was a sequel.
It's not as good, but it's still pretty good.
Um,
It has a couple really like what?
Yeah. But Death Troopers had a couple of moments where you had warned me, you were like, there are going to be moments in that book that shock you or that will give you the creeps. And I laid down on the couch and I just read it in like 3 hours. I read it.
It took you
And
farther than that.
It took me 3 hours because I read the first half and then I like set the book down and you're like, oh, you got to that part. And I was like, you're fucking right, I did. Let's talk about it.
It's
And
a
you're like,
well-written book.
finish reading it and then we could talk about it. So it was a good one. That one, The Keep. Good shit.
Red Harvest had a couple really good moments on it, but nothing like
Yeah.
Death Troopers.
I-
Death Troopers is the only one I've ever like read book-wise that's ever potentially given me like a nightmare.
Oh, that's true. That one did give you a nightmare. And you
it
don't
did-
have nightmares. You
It
don't
didn't
even have
give
bad
me
dreams.
nightmare.
You
It didn't-
lucid
it
dream,
was,
so
like,
it's
close
very
to a nightmare.
yeah. No, I have shitty dreams all the time. But no, that was good. I like books that can make me go, "Oh crap." Like that's actually
Uh-huh.
really creepy. Like they send that shiver up your spine. I love that.
Yeah.
But I also really love a book that, especially with like dark humor, I love a book that can make me
Oh no, I'm really
laugh.
bad at this part. Which
Hey, don't fuck it up.
I'm not doing very good at.
Hey, Sunshine. I believe in you.
You can go fuck yourself. That's not gonna change shit.
I do. Oh, this reminds me of Dead Space 3.
Oh, don't you dare.
Oh,
That is
man.
such a broken part of the game.
Someday we'll return to it.
I need to get the second game. I have the first one, and I can't not play.
You guys can look forward to that, because you've heard me gush about how much I love horror movies and horror novels and all things creepy, and Dead Space was one of the first games I ever watched you play, because you were like, okay, my new girlfriend likes creepy things.
Oh.
And it didn't disappoint, but by the time, years later in our relationship, you got to Dead Space 3, you were a different man.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you approached Dead Space 3, you were such a grump.
It wasn't my fault. It was how the fucking EA transformed it into microtransaction bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
What was potentially a great game.
What was like Aliens?
Not even
meets-
something beyond Alien. Something so different that really hadn't been done.
Well, I mean Alien as far as like the vibe of like you're
Xenomorphs?
you got the artifact that someone's trying to bring back and people are corrupt and it's their own corruption that's endangering them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the big idea is kind of the same as the whole Aliens thing, but yeah, you guys can look forward to Dead Space sometime in the future because I've been begging and pleading for it.
I like Dead Space. The third one pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because EA ruins so many things that are
Yeah, it
good.
does.
Because it could have been a great game. They
Yeah.
just forced so many aspects of it that didn't need to be there. Like the fucking Multiplayer.
Yeah, why
aspect.
did Dead Space need multiplayer?
You don't need multiplayer in Dead Space because it's not why you're playing Dead Space.
No, you're playing Dead Space because it friggin'
want it-
reanimated dead, like,
yeah, you're not playing it to be
space
like,
zombies,
oh,
like,
I need to play with my friend.
ugh.
Because who the fuck wants to play a horror game with other people all the time? Ooh, I got a silenced pistol.
You know what another good one was?
Hmm.
The time for me to get spooky was last week when it was around, like, Halloween, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, another good one was Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
That
was fun.
one was...
I feel like they could have ended it at a better spot,
Uh,
but being a big Alien fan, I kind of like that they drew it out that extra
yeah.
little bit.
Hopefully by the time this goes up, people have had a chance to watch all of Stranger Things Season 2, so I can just say that 11 with curly hair is like a baby Ripley to me, and it's so cute.
I mean, that's not a
She looks like a
spoiler or
little
anything.
Sigourney Weaver, and I'm just like, ah! I
She
love
does.
it. Ah. I love that show.
Yeah, we need to rewatch the first season.
We just binge watch it all again for fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good show. Why not?
Yeah.
There's, I feel like I've been complaining a lot lately that there haven't been any movies that I want to watch lately.
Yeah.
I heard
really
Thor
haven't.
Ragnarok was good, but I also am extremely tired of superhero movies.
And that's really weird.
Why is that weird?
You just-
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy and I was just like, it's the same.
The second Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah, the second one.
was more of the same.
Well, and it's not even. It didn't even have what made the first one fun.
Yeah.
It was just rehashing the old thing.
Yeah, it was a lot of rehashing and trying to... It was formulaic.
It really was.
It wasn't... But see,
Civil War was good, I guess.
I enjoyed Civil War.
I mean, I watch it now and I'm like, it's good, but it's not a great movie.
Some of the conflict felt a little forced, but...
Yeah, really?
Actually, a
Just
lot of the
little
conflict felt forced, but...
Oh, they're my little friends. Oh, there's a pooch. There's a woofer.
A woofer? A doggo? Pupper?
It's okay. You can nap now. He needs to sleep.
Oh, puppy. Yeah, fuck him, no.
Yeah. Screw that guy. They knocked out my chandelier. Oh my goodness, my chandelier.
I'd like to think that they were singing Sia the entire time.
I was actually about to say that's what they were doing. Just that Nazi guy was like,
I'm gonna swing.
"From the chandelier." Yeah, I'm not a singer.
I wanted to do it in a German accent, but I couldn't even
Yeah,
start
I
to
don't-
figure out how. So
I don't think you can. Oh yeah. there's
my
still
heart
this
was
one.
in it. The heart was willing, but the flesh is weak.
Man, this gun is just silent.
But deadly.
That's because I'm using. It's not very deadly. It takes a couple shots.
It's a gun, though.
It's a woofer. Big old pupper. Which I always feel bad about killing doggies because I don't like to kill doggies. But sometimes you got to. Oops. Oh, it's so sad though. What did they do to you? You poor little dog.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that these guys weren't nice dudes?
I know.
I'm
Isn't
just
that
shocked.
like crazy to think?
Shocked.
Oh, so Death's Head, this guy.
Mhm.
He's in charge of the Nazis. He's the bad guy.
Mm.
This is his castle.
So in this universe, did Hitler kill himself?
No, we kill Hitler in the other game.
Robo-Hitler?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actual Hitler.
Okay.
I believe that's how
Okay.
it works.
I was just
chronologically anyway.
curious. Because this is all taking place in 46 still, right?
I believe. I don't know. They probably said the date earlier.
Yeah, 46 was what it said on last episode.
Yeah, so 46 then.
Okay.
I wonder if he's gonna see the bodies that I left.
Yeah, I think he noticed.
No, it's because I shot the dog instead of him first.
Mm.
Just shot him first. Oh, I don't know how interesting stealth is, but I love it.
We were talking about books that make me like have the creeps.
Yeah.
I also am a big fan of a book that can make me like have to set it down so I can laugh, especially if it's dark humor.
Yeah.
Cat's Cradle. Kurt Vonnegut did that to me several times, especially the end. Like, it's just pathetic and funny. And Lullaby was the same way, except that's a really dark book, but I enjoyed it. It was the same way, but yeah, any book. What I feel a little bit conceited though sometimes when I'm writing, and you've told me in the past, I'm enjoying plotting entirely too much when I have to stop typing so I can chuckle to myself about how great I am, and then I keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good sign, right?
I guess.
I think I'm funny.
It's important to think you're funny. Who cares if you make anyone else laugh as long as you're laughing?
Thanks, babe.
No, that's just how I live my life.
You do make me laugh, though, so that's good.
Yeah, but it's not. Kill the Nazis! I can see the Nazis. Is that Nazis? I can just see the blue hue.
Yeah.
Oh! Ah! This game's also pretty long, so
Yeah.
really this is gonna
I
be
like the blood splattering all over the screen.
I believe.
That's
Oh,
neat.
they're probably shooting at me from above.
Oh,
I'm stupid.
so it wasn't a good thing. Got
Game
it.
logic. Well, the blood splatter was from me, but you should be able to see them kind of bloodied up a little over there. Alright, let's bring my machine gun that I'm pretty sure I have to drop. I don't know. Okay, so when I get to this plane, I think I'm gonna call that a episode.
Yeah,
I believe
we can
this
make
is
that
a good
happen.
spot. What's gonna happen next time? Am I gonna go through the plane, or am I gonna go back and fly home? Probably that one, because it sounds more fun.
Mm.
I like flying back.
Yeah.
home. The Nazis won. We lost this.
Mm. It's tragic. We're gonna have to write that wrong.
I guess. Well, I don't want to. I'm saying I want to go home. Gonna turn back.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm not. turning back.
Coward.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
Look what happened to that guy.
That's a bummer.
Man, you got.
You alright?
You got yourself a splinter in your neck, bud.
You doing okay? You got a little schmutz. Hey, you've got red on you.
That's an American soldier. Don't disrespect him.
You started it.
I did not. They fought for our freedom
Yeah.
in this fictional world, and in reality, of course.
Yep.
So next episode, like, comment, subscribe, but only if you want to, and don't forget the Triceratops. They're coming to get you, and they're gonna eat your brains, because that's what they do now. Yeah. Bye.